Hello, my stamping friends. This is Renee Novak at blessedbycards.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States, and I'm here today to share with you another Make It Monday tutorial. Today, we're going to create this super fun card using the Wildflower Path stamp set that's available in the January to June catalog. So hop on over to my blog at blessedbycards.com and check out all the amazing new stamp sets that we have. The first thing you're going to need is a piece of gorgeous scrape cardstock that measures 8.5 by 5.5. And you want to score that at 4 1/4 and just use your bone folder to make that crease in the card. And then next we're going to take a piece of white, basic white, and that measures 3 3/4 by 5, and a piece of granny apple green that measures 4 by 5 1/4. Now, I will have all of these measurements available on my blog at blessedbycards.com in a free PDF download for you. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to stamp with the Wildflower Path stamp set. And this stamp set, I am using both of the vines, and I'm using the larger flower image that has 4 on them and the smaller accent one that has 4 on them. And the larger one I'm going to stamp in Highland Heather, which is the lighter color. And in the accent piece, I'm going to use the darker gorgeous grape to match our card base. And for the 2 vines, I'm going to use Granny Apple Green for the one that the flowers sit on, and you'll notice that that one has kind of a squared off at the top, almost like a triangle, a flat and then triangle base for all of the where the petals go. And then the one that just looks like a vine, I am going to use Garden Green for the accent. Okay, so those are the colors that we're using and the stamps that will go with them. And so let's just go ahead and get stamping. Oh, I'm sorry. The greeting is going to be from that very same set, the Happy Birthday, and I'm going to do that in Memento black ink. So the first thing I'm going to do is on my card that measures 3 3/4 by 5. I just want to kind of stamp on the side here. I don't want to stamp the whole thing. I think I'm going to go for a side look. And so we're going to grab our Granny Apple Green. And I'm just going to sauce that up. And I'm just going to come down here and just stamp that on there. Very nice. And then let's do another one because we can. I'm going to bring that one just, well, let's keep it at the same height. Okay, so those are our 2 Granny Apple Green. And next we're going to take the Highland Heather, which is the lighter. Now my Highland Heather actually does need to be re-inked, so it's going to appear very light, which is what I want. But if your ink pad is really juicy, you might want to stamp off before you put your Highland Heather on, because I am going for a really softer look. So for these flowers, you just kind of eyeball it, but line it up with the top of those, where those petals are, actually the stems, and then you just put it down. So you can see that mine's kind of light, and that's because I do need to re-ink. But if yours is juicy, again, just stamp off before you do this part. Okay, so then we have those 2 little stamps there. And then the next one is going to be a gorgeous grape. I'm bringing in that dark purple to match our card base. So I'm just going to sauce that up, and I'm going to align those exactly the same way, kind of over those petals, the stem part where the petal is going. And it makes a beautiful accent. It's a little harder for me to line up because I'm not directly over it, so yours might line up a little better than mine. Okay, so those are our beautiful stems, and again, this is from the Wildflower Path, which is a new stamp set in the January to June mini catalog. And I am going to bring in my garden green. So I'm bringing in the garden green, and I just want to put a little vine. And you can put as much or as little as you want. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to bring in our black, which is our Memento Black, and the Happy Birthday. And I am going to sauce that up in there, black. And I'm going to put that Happy Birthday right across the top there. And there you have it. That is how easy that stamp set creates a beautiful image. So now I'm just going to take some of my Stampin' Seal and put a little bit of Stampin' Seal on the back of this. Well, thought I was. There he goes. Okay, a little bit of Stampin' Seal, and then I'm going to layer that right onto my Granny Apple Green. And then again, take some Stampin' Seal, and we're going to go right on the back, and I'm going to mount that to my card base. And there you have a very simple card. And there you have it, another Make It Monday tutorial using the Wildflower Path new stamp set in the January to June catalog. So thanks for joining me. Join me next Monday for another Make It Monday tutorial. Subscribe and share. Follow me at blessedbycards.com so you don't miss any card inspirations. And if you do not have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and would like to order something from the catalog, I'd be happy to help you. So thanks again for watching, and until next time, be blessed.